Chapter 1. Reflection and Acceptance. When we say reflection, it doesn't mean you should dwell on your memories, even the good and happy ones. There's nothing more painful than reminiscing your happy moments together. Here are some things to think about during your times of reflection. Think about what went wrong in the relationship. Think of both you and your former partner's contributions to the problems in the relationship. Did both you and your former partner do your best to keep the relationship strong and healthy? Did you or your former partner engage in any behaviors that would hurt your relationship? Did you mistreat your former partner in any way or vice versa? Sometimes you might have done nothing wrong. Sometimes relationships end just simply because they do. If this is the case with you, you won't need to reflect much. You are sure to find another person who would understand and love you for who you are. Guys who take their girlfriends for granted are nothing but boys. Real men would do everything for their loved ones. Remember, you wouldn't want to be stuck with a boy all your life. It's a good thing that the relationship finally came to an end. As far as romantic relationships are concerned, there are only two possible ends. Either you decide to take your relationship to the next step and make a commitment to each other, or you break up. If you happen to be in a relationship with a guy who started petty quarrels, had no ambition, and was short-tempered or not trustworthy, ending the relationship was probably a very good thing. People like this can be very difficult to deal with and usually don't keep relationships long-term. If you have contributed to the problems in the relationship, you need to reflect about your own mistakes and how you need to change to become a better person. Remember the old saying, there is no use crying over spilled milk. Your relationship ended, and although it is sad, it is done. Get back up, learn from the mistakes you made, and make an effort to not repeat them the next time around. Having this kind of experience is not at all bad. When something goes wrong, you only need to know how to fix it. It's never too late to learn and change. Once you have reflected on behavior and your relationship, you can then accept the fact that the relationship is over. Do's and don'ts. Don't think about everything obsessively. The more you think about it, the more cloudy it gets. Do look at things objectively rather than subjectively. Don't blame yourself for things which you obviously had no control over. If it was a financial or family problem which led to the demise of your relationship, accept that reality. Blaming yourself for things which you have very little or no control over at all will lead you to nothing. Do look at the brighter side of things. There is always one. Even a glass that looks half full is not all half empty. You can only see the water but not the air that fills the remaining part of the glass. Consequently, there is a good side to any seemingly bad event. When you end something, you only get to open new doors and look for happiness. Search for that door instead of concentrating on the bad things. Be thankful. Having a painful part of your life end is a very good thing in the long run. You won't have to dwell on this pain anymore. It's over. Do accept reality. Life is not like those books and movies about romance where everything ends up happy in the end. In the real world, this rarely happens. Before you find your prince, you have to kiss a lot of frogs.